Birt Tirtomad on Almanawi. Esqueto.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse. I have never met one. Might I do something for you?
I am looking to find Vinbar, the High King of Tirfredi. And I was told that he was born in this village. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island. But I was hoping someone here might know where he is hiding.
You should speak with Sarah. She is the companion of our king.
Where might I find her?
I do not know. She left the village and I have not seen her in several days. Anything else?
What can you tell me about your village?
Wenshavar means the water of the peaks in our language. The sky is our roof. The mountain our... They offer us their feathers that we weave with wool to... And also, of course, it is the village that has given birth to the one... Anything else?
What can you tell me about the High King? You must know him well.
He is a great Donigad. Wise, just, but he has been gone for several moons. What the mountain and I, for one, believe that the mountain has taken. Anything else?
Tell me about Sarah.
She is a ferocious warrior. And like I told you, they gave themselves one to the other many cycles ago. Perhaps that is why she has left. Because she... Anything else?
Goodbye.
Wa awalan seg.
But, Tirtumad, it is rare to see. Is there something I can do for...
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited, but someone here in his village might know where he went after that.
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you will not find her here. Anything else?
Would you know where I could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vinbar. She wanted the mountain.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaigse could understand. Our High King is on Olmenawi, and a Doneigad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks with the En-Olmil Fricht.
He is becoming a Nadaig. It is...
Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back. She went to attempt to bond herself to... We haven't seen her since. Anything else?
Where is this cavern of knowledge located?
I don't know. The caverns of knowledge. Anything else?
Thank you for your help.
Wa awlamsek.
Bur Tirtumad.
Bird Tirtumad, why are you wearing the same clothes as Renaigse?
Renaigse.
Is there something or...
Thank you for your help.
Wa Aulemsek.
What does your island look like? It must be very unsightly for you all to come here.
Partir Tumad.
Might I do something?
I heard talk about a cavern of knowledge.
It is a place where the Donig within the earth. They hear the voices of those that went before. There are some on Tiafradi, the closest to our village. The entrance is sealed, hidden. It is anything else?
Goodbye.
What I am saying.
rage. What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in. Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with. We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us. You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. These monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
We may be able to reason with them. I could try.
But I recognize this face. Lady de Sade, what a pleasure to...
These people are monsters.
I'm sure that they will explain.
Believe me, we would never have reached such extremities if she had told... You see, we have been studying these beings that show, like you, such strange markings on them. We call them metamorphs. But the natives... And we seek to learn through what process they metamorphosize. We heard the savages hide all of their knowledge within them. And certainly, we discovered one here. This woman. She knows how to enter. But as you have witnessed, to know we are so close to understanding such... Let's just say it has made...
It's extremely regrettable. Free her.
She won't tell you anything. Let us...
Afra?
I am so ashamed. To think you are not sages. You are worth no more than... And you shame me even more. To think that we left our master's service together.
You are unfair, Afra. You know that deep down I am not like...
Then prove it.
Ugh, free her now! We shall leave...
How are you feeling?
Better now. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse.
We were told at Wenshavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago. I waited a long time and then I came here.
You believe that this is where he...
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. You saved me. And so I'm... The Cave of Knowledge is a bit further north. Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue.
Is it your wish to...
He is my Munundanem. That we must be
I understand. But why...
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places.
But you are not a Donegad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and...
Put your fears to rest. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen...
The paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit. My heart did not betray me.
Was that why you came in here?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, I thought at first it was due to his status. But now I see that he was hearing the call. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transformed...
He is a Donegad. Becoming a Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is
If I understand correctly, the Donegad are metamorphed differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolmenawi bind them to a specific place. But how could a guardian of the plains resemble a guardian?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation?
For some, it takes years. And for others, it might take place the very moment where the I hope only to have the time.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which. This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a door. It seems that this door is just in front of a circle of stone.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places.
Yes, I have run into similar barriers. But here, there are two that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which...
This is possible. The Caverns of Knowledge are used to initiate. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of
The initiates also learn by listening to them.
On this one, we see a sacred site with raised stones. We also see a path that leads there.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentice and the Donegada that are prepared.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so.
With all that we have learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find... I just hope there is still enough of him left, and that Constantine is with him.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I'd hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu, but I learned from the Tiena Hakadaktas that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No, only to save my cousin and—
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar— my head spins. I need to breathe fresh.
Please, go ahead. We will join you—
Am I the only one to think this woman's departure is suspicious?
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband. This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
We should have noticed that she did not trust us. Let's search. There must be another exit to this cave.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
Dara Grimadaramdam!
Watch out! Grenade!
I'm wounded! I need healing! Close to his
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vinbar must have hidden the passage to the sanctuary. I need a bit of practice. Finally. We've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here. Bloodied feathers.
They are extremely long. I know of no species of bird that sports such plumage.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry.
Karans, I want to understand this story about the promise made to the priests. You understand that, but I see that you are already... Anything else?
I must leave you. More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
You should not have come all this way, Renaikse.
Sarah, we must see him. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the cavern? And why do you now stop?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. But I learned looking at the paintings that Vinbar has heard the call. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is... No one must stop him.
His path led him to kill Katasak. And now he holds my cousin captive. I am sorry, Sarah. But no...
Eitmo!
Found the Dara Primaderum Dam! Watch out! Close to is Richnestiri. Close to is Richnestiri.
Over there, more feathers. I need a bit of practice. More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail. I need a bit of practice.
Karans, I want you... Anything...
I must leave you. We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here. With Constantine. If he is... We need to find a way to get... This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it is obstructed. He knows how to protect his home. A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed. And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
Let's hope so. We're not gonna stay stuck here forever, not while Constantine is still in danger.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work. King Vinbar! Why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too Renaigse to understand.
Leave him!
To my help! And death to the others!
That's enough! Free him!
I cannot. O source of life!
Damn it!
This madman is dead. We should be able to free Constantine.
You're right. Let's go see him quick. Constantine! Wake up, please! I beg you! Hang on. We are bringing you home to get you healed. Three days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, fair cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the fourth time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I would not go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it. And in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret. We went to the ancient site. A place for... And all of a sudden, what an incredible sense. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face...
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I thought... It seems that Vimbar was targeting you specifically.
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone, but there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman...
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you? Like the...
No, not really. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made up... But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly. Of course... Tell me more about this ritual. What...
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind...
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little... So we visited this infamous site, where he... What ceremony? I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came, and started circling around me. It was incredible. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was... And now I am on Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enonmil Frictumen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary, according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they...
We are happy to see you again. You will...
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too.
Of course.
When we participated in the Dunkus meditation,
And you want to see it? You still wish to... It is a very sacred place. Only though...
That's right, Year One.
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a...
Dunkus will never do such...
You're probably right.
Look for the entrance in the Vedhadgana, but you will have to discover the rest by yourself.
Thank you, Morian. And fear not.
Oi, Toig! Do you want to trade? Kwawalemsek.
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
This stone and this door remind me of the place where the Tiana Hakkadactors went in.
You're right. We'll probably have to use a seed.
But we don't know which.
If this savage spoke the truth, we'll be rich soon. I don't like... Hey! What are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. So I suggest you disappear.
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only but perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're...
You look like nobility. And we also are, explorers. We discover secret places.
Really? And you found...
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. Any kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful.
And how do you plan on entering?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter...
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't...
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seed. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you better leave.
Listen, I don't want to worry you, but you are taking a... When the Islanders clan notice his disappearance, they will come. You can imagine what will happen then.
Yeah. With the time it'll take to craft enough explosives, we may end up with... Never mind, guys. We're leaving.
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge. There. Place the seed on the stone.
The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Menawi.
You're right. They even depict his bond.
It seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant...
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young men.
Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders. Where are you going? We must leave before they discover our presence. Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
Esco halen, esco valg med agengo selerge mantadab.
Mach, es boglin daigan ni dau.
Cair to, Morian, ages radai...
Cauden nes greta como lei. Nas oltargo abud antadab me en ekekab. The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its content. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become...
I'm not really sure if I follow...
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has... But there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual.
How will we know when it takes...
Dunkus said it would take place after the young people visited the cave. And they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of... What do you say?
I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll...
You again? Your curiosity is truly
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still...
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be You can attend the ritual, but no Renaigse ever...
We will do everything in our power to...
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend. These are very different from the others.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one.
You may not be bonded. You should be proud and happy about it. It is...
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks. In some villages, all the young Sinalmanawi were up. You seem different from the other Zafra. But I can't help...
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus.
I believe you. Otherwise, but I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on.
How are you? You must be...
Impatient, yes, and...
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan, but I will be by your side.
Arwich neistiri, adesta marar mam.
Meneda, Meneda, Meneda. You are an Onolmanawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides. Like a real dog.
Thank you, Dunkas.
I am so happy that we can be...
What about you, Afra? Did you...
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand...
Some events must be understood with the...
It seems like you are right.
We are under... The lions want to protect children.
I won't let them take you, Marian.
They won't touch you. Decided we have to protect them.
You can count on me.
To my help! And death to the others! Come here, move away! Let's see what you're capable of.
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for... I am infinitely grateful.
Indeed. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong?
No. They worked for my former master, Doctor. I was his student for a long time before I realized he was so obsessed with his goals. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abduct.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used...
Now that I have seen these soldiers, and I'm afraid they may suffer I am so ashamed.
Come now. Shame serves no...
Thank you, Dunkus.
Karantz, I want to... Will you investigate?
Of course. Let's go.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias?
Not really, Father. My name is de Sardet.
Nice to meet you, Your Ex.
What can we do for you?
What exactly do you hope to do in this...
Well, bring light to the... When we spread the word of Saint Matthias, I'm sure they will embrace our...
Anything else, my...
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bloodnet.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against...
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and...
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who...
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your...
She had an engraver come to Val Ristel. He carved your strange symbols.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of...
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under...
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy.
Because you think that you can administer justice here.
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies.
That is an...
Do you want to trade?
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. Strange.
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are very... Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. And there are but a few. We did not have one in our village. He must be the one who...
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that those who want to seal a promise tell them to write. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted, engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight.
This workshop was devastated on purpose.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few...
Unless someone else did this.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan.
Let's go to Vigigid.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the keeper...
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stand. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would...
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone, or he must have left for the woods south of here. Is there anything?
Did you receive any news?
No, he must still be. Is there anything?
I must leave.
Qua awalum.
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
Signora, Bertir Tumad Doneg.
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises.
Most words must be free and able to fly, but some words must survive those who utter them. So those who want to become one must win the trust of the Don. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to...
So you are a kind of cleric?
Do you want to know?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Vladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these...
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone...
kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised.
No, Donegad. Oi, Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life.
I understand your fear. Take some time to think and we'll come back later.
What brings you here, Honor?
We found Karadeg. You were right.
I know him well.
His life is in danger. Some priests from Teleme are searching for him, and they...
So they are the...
Dunkas, you cannot let him fall into these priests' hands.
I know. But my role as a chief, being chased by the Renaigse, probably only stirred up his anger. I do not...
Please, Dunkas. This man is terrified, and he refuses to help us.
As long as he has this anger inside him, I cannot welcome... Is there anything...
I must leave. Good...
Wa awalam say.
Renaigse.
We would like to talk once more about the...
I told you that I did not want...
In that case, maybe we should tell the priests about your height.
Why would you do that?
I cannot believe you would say that.
This man's hatred of the settlers has made him blind. That he'd rather let his village fall into their hands than help us. He leaves me no choice.
Here. Take this damn...
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Isilde. Siora, Asir, Vertir to Madiseld. What do you want?
Could you tell me about Siora?
You are right there, and you let him talk about you like this. Asir. Perhaps I wanted to hear. Perhaps, but I don't like. Did you want anything?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made.
Yes. Did you?
We went to Falrisdale to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it. You're probably right, but for as long as we can...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here. And even less about them being entitled. So they lied. They mocked us. I think it's high time they left. I think so too. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people...
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget you.
I did not think they would leave of their own. Thank you. Oh no. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away. Yes. Siora, I will. Of course, Asir.
Bertir Trumad, you are on Olmenawi.
Are you ready to put up?
Remind me of the outline of...
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena. To do this, you'll have to face a champ.
That would effectively raise the odds.
That may be the case, but the high...
I see. We are going to...
And by doing...
This'll make her lose again.
Exactly, without knowing.
And she will be at...
This is how... So...
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one.
Let's go back to the St. Matthias bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Good day.
Welcome.
On what would we be betting?
On the fights in the arena. Quite a few come here and...
And do they win?
A few do. Others have less luck. But they do get the...
What is this arena?
It's a place of great pomp and entertainment, where all manner of fights take place. People are coming from
I want to challenge the champion.
Oh, not another rich prince's daughter. Sorry, lassie. But in order to confront a champion, you'll have to prove...
But I'm no...
There are no exceptions. No need to have the right to confront a champion. You'll have to win at least your third challenge. Run along now.
I will leave you alone until your reputation in the arena is established. There's no point in me following your trail for days.
Yes, that's wiser. It could take some time.
Let me know if you need me.
Of course, Pedrith.
Ready to excite the crowd? Perfect. As soon... My lords and ladies, here is a new team of fighters. Taking to our proud arena. Give them a hearty welcome!
Protect me in the battle! To my hand!
Ready to excite the crowd?
Could you explain the rules again?
Certainly. Regular combats take place in groups. In order to become a champion, you'll need to win the fight. Each challenge is broken down into foot. If you give up on a challenge, once the challenge has been completed, you can fight any of the...
I need to get going.
Huh.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! To my help! And death to the others!
Ready to excite the crowd?
I need to get going.
Huh.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! To my help! And death to the others!
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it. Perfect. As soon as you're ready, you saw them win the first challenge with audacity! And here they are again for the second! Ladies
and in this battle! To my help! And death to the other!
Ready to excite the crowd?
I need to get going.
Huh.
Protect me in this battle! To my help! And death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Protect me in this battle! To my help! And death to the other! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf...
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it. Perfect. As soon as you're ready, here for your greatest pleasure, our team of excellence. Once again,
May the Almighty protect me in this battle. To my help, and death to the others! May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! To my help, and death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Protect me in this battle! To my help! And death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
excellent. And the public really Perfect. As soon as you're ready, you can... You've grown to love their faces. You know their tactics. The excellence are back. And they are...
Protect me in this battle. To my help. And death to the others. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Move away. Things are about to... To my help! And death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Battle! To my help! And death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow...
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it. Perfect. As soon as you're ready... Incredible! Who would ever have believed that our excellence would have risen so high, so quickly? And now...
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! To my help! And death to the others! Be careful! Your armor is falling apart! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Green blood! I can't hold on much longer! May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! To my help! And death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies! You will regret Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our... in this battle. To my help, and death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf our enemies! I am wounded! May the enlightened come to my help! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Fantastic! You are now a champion of the arena. I must say that this is the first time I've ever seen such a young... Allow me to give you this.
Thank you. I need to get going. Good day.
Welcome. You here to win?
I've done what you asked me.
I have to admit that you've surprised me. You have technique and... Let me think. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known.
This Briscard sounds like the...
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the con. Until then, make sure you're ready. As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and...
We should go and see Candy Cane, so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet. candy cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You were right. Let's come back later.
Here comes our pay, boys! Come on, let's see what you've... Death to the others! Come here, my hearties! Let's see what you've got! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away!
Greenblood, my lad.
I'm listening.
Remember that note we found in Rolf's office?
Of course.
Yes. It was signed with a name. He was the one, but you look quite... Come back and see me. Anything else?
I must leave you.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers! To my help! And death to the others!
You again?
Why so defensive? Petrus.
That's right. I've thought of a little scheme that could... You know me, so you also know. And that my ideas are always...
They do say that you are devious. Perhaps too much so for you.
My friend here loves the glory and sand.
I've gained quite a reputation. But soon I'll be taking on... I am no fool, though. I know I won't hold up.
Yeah? I've seen the odds. Everyone expects you to lose with it.
Let us suppose that our champion is a little less aggressive.
If the fight can last at least 5 minutes, an informed bettor would win the jackpot.
And I'd keep a little of my...
Very well. I'll arrange it. Don't take advantage of the deal and try to beat the champion. If you do, he'll wipe the floor. You want to get your money, don't get...
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Your friends must remain in the stands.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena. What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on...
Thank you.
And here are your winnings from the combat. You've...
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all...
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius.
That is true. Politics is an extremely...
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned...
How do you know that?
We just let him believe that I would lose.
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a hand.
All of this just to make me spill the beans. I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency.
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You accept...
It's true. And I also know when to...
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you... so long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constance.
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else. You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank. You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition?
Petrus, what's she talking...
Cornelia, You don't have the right to use that against me to
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened. It's true. But if someone deserves to know...
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will.
My mom...
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support. That's where I met her. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You know that...
I was a...
Why talk to others?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. Ah, damnation. It's better now that you know. I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can...
How could I possibly believe you now?
I understand how you feel, my child. Come back and... As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you.
Be careful, de Sade. You now see the...
My dear child, what can I do?
I will see you later.
Take care, my...
Greenblood, my friend. The letter we found in Rolf's office was signed by a man. I know he's responsible for what happened in this camp. I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he...
This quest for revenge isn't only about what happened to Reyna and the others. Very well. You can...
Major Herman is posted in San Mateus. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup...
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put to death.
The guard's reputation has suffered enough from Torsten, and he has connections in high places. I'm sure he has...
What are you getting at? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it. And I doubt she'd be...
I know. That's the whole problem. We need to get rid of him without anyone.
Remember, we should get rid of your major in broad daylight.
What kind of twisted scheme have you come up?
We need to ensure that he falls into the hands of the Ordo Luminous. They love burning, and they don't care too much about...
The Inquisitor isn't very fond of us. I doubt...
Haven't I taught you anything, my child? I could help you convince...
I hate those burnings. But Herman, we'll need to find him, though. And he's been keeping a low profile.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of sight...
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to.
All right then, agreed.
Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of and a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace...
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply...
It's the only logical...
And you wonder if Egon is involved? No, thank you. Hello, Commander.
Lady Desade and Kurt, I believe I should be thanking you.
It is your upright and honourable nature that won you. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested...
I hope not. How can I be of service?
We're here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinde.
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No, we thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any...
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing, but promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance.
You have my word. We just need your help to find...
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in... I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school.
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminis keeps its prisoners...
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinde.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise.
What do you want now?
We've come to discuss something that can...
Really?
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to...
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one...
Not exactly. He's responsible...
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminis. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy.
Unfortunately, this man has friends in high places. I doubt that we'll be able to...
Politics. The curse of our society. I approve of your quest for justice. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many... But, if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, the felon will receive the punishment he...
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon...
Anything else?
What can you tell me about the Order?
Our order is very ancient. It was
one of those who didn't accompany him in his journey, it seems.
That's true. Gregorius was chosen to be the guardian of and we have taken up the torch. We need to make sure that their heart anything else?
I'm surprised that the Ordo Luminis has such a presence on the island.
Wherever there are people, we must be present. This island is full of naive savages who worship stream. We must make them see the error of their way. Anything?
Nothing. It's all right.
Remember that...
Yes? What can I do?
Sir, Commander Sieglinder wrote this letter.
I wasn't expecting that. Even though the commander is asking me to do all I can to assist you in your mission.
We are looking for the Major. We know that he was...
Yes, and officially he still is. But I haven't seen... Following the coup, he was probably expecting us to go out. The only people he may have told about his hiding place are his lieutenants. Those...
I see.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up in an Ordo Luminis jail?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? That's a bit extreme. Listen, I can lock him up, but you'll have to find a way to keep my men from seeing him.
Why's that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, they'll want to know why. And they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could end badly.
You're not wrong, Corporal. What do you suggest?
If you bring me some sleeping potions, I could put the whole lot of them to sleep. When they wake up, they'll be ashamed of having slept through their watch. But that's better than spilling blood. Exactly. Come see me when you have enough. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye. Yes. What can I do?
So you need sleeping potions?
Yes, to put my men to sleep.
Perfect. And
when you have your man, let me know, and I'll do. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Now that everything is ready, we should go find these lieutenants.
You're far from your regiment, Captain.
We're looking for Major Herman.
The Major? He must be on a mission.
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'd be sorry to see you...
Listen, Captain. We really don't know what you're... As for your threats, you're not our superior. You're not part of our...
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major is accused of treason. You'd better...
Lies. The Major is a righteous man.
Really?
Guards, help me! May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
So, are you finally ready to tell us where
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop! You might be ready to die for him, but I'm not. He's in a warehouse.
The traitor is probably getting ready to leave the island.
Lieutenants! You go to the commander. She'll decide what to...
At your orders.
Let's find the Major before he escapes.
Here he is!
What the... Kurt?
Does that really matter, mate? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers! Seize them! May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
No.
You shouldn't be surprised. After...
Let's lock him up. hurt. Are you all right?
Yes. Better than ever. You cannot even...
What did he do to you?
As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Reyna. And there's even more. But thank you, Green Blood. Thank you for helping me as I got...
Karantz, could you help me once?
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for... And I think that
But your sister will be there. Surely.
For the ritual, yes. It will only be the two of us. Will you come with me?
Of course. I'd be...